Breaking news in the Bronx. This is Bronx Fan Central.
Imagine the sharp crack of the bat and the October chill sweeping through Yankee Stadium. That eerie silence in the stands when our offense freezes and the ball slips away from a terrified infield. Time is running out, and Brian Cashman's clock may have just struck midnight for the Bronx's golden boy. What happened behind the scenes just a little while ago completely shocked me, and I had to turn on this camera immediately. Has the New York Yankees finally run out of patience? Because what I'm about to tell you about the future of our shortstop position could be an absolute bombshell for this season. And the big question that kicks off this video is, the latest report coming from Kerry Miller of Bleacher Report is simple but explosive. Anthony Volpe's days in New York may be numbered. This is a major trade rumor, so let's make one thing crystal clear. Nothing has been signed or agreed upon. Right now, this is heavy speculation coming from league insiders. The rumor involves moving Volpe and putting together a blockbuster package for Elly De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds, who has reportedly not agreed to an extension. When I hear that, I feel both relief and panic. We put all our faith in Volpe becoming the franchise shortstop. The guy has already earned nearly $4.5 million during his career. But watching him split playing time with Jose Caballero is painful. Bronx Nation, tell me right now, do you still believe in the kid, or has your patience finally run out? Because the hole in our infield keeps dragging this team down. But there's one strange detail that changes everything. Before we continue, help Bronx Fan Central reach 6,000 subscribers. Subscribe and smash the like button to support the channel. Everyone knows Volpe arrived carrying the weight of enormous expectations, promoted as the organization's top prospect. At first, we all bought into the hype. The kid won a Gold Glove award, and the front office treated it as proof that Brian Cashman's plan was a masterpiece. But reality hit hard. He committed 18 errors last season, leading all American League shortstops. I'm tired of watching this team hold onto the homegrown star narrative while the dream of championship number 28 slips away. It feels like one self-inflicted mistake after another. How are we supposed to celebrate a Gold Glove winner who struggles with routine plays? And let me ask you, the fans spending money on tickets, is the "he's still developing" excuse acceptable when you're fighting the Rays for first place? But the story doesn't end there. The numbers published by Sports Illustrated are absolutely brutal. In his first 7 appearances during June 2026, Volpe posted an awful batting average of .083. He recorded 24 at-bats, only 2 hits, just 3 total bases, 2 walks, and an unbelievable 5 strikeouts. Looking at those numbers makes me want to cry. His offense has completely disappeared. The Yankees are staying close to the Tampa Bay Rays in the standings, but the lineup is limping. Then you look at a player like Elly De La Cruz and see a true game-changing hitter, a dynamic superstar who crushes baseballs, while we're hoping our shortstop can produce a weak ground ball to the right side. Bronx Nation, be honest in the comments. With numbers like these, would he even make your weekend softball team? The gap between the two players is enormous, and the next part of this story changes the conversation completely. The package Bleacher Report suggests for acquiring De La Cruz is massive. Top prospect George Lombard Jr., pitcher Carlos LaGrange, fan favorite Spencer Jones, and pitcher Chase Hampton. That's giving up a huge portion of the Yankees' farm system for a player who remains under team control through the 2029 season. I'll admit it, I get nervous trusting the front office's talent evaluations again. On one hand, Elly instantly solves the problem, brings energy, and becomes a clutch-hitting machine in the Bronx. On the other hand, if Volpe eventually breaks out somewhere else and Spencer Jones turns into a superstar in Cincinnati, I might throw my television out the window. That's the double-edged sword of being a Yankees fan. So let me hear from you. Is it worth mortgaging the future for a superstar right now? Because that's exactly what's dividing the fan base. When you put everything on the table, the situation looks dramatic. The worst-case scenario is the Yankees standing still, keeping Volpe in the lineup while he continues struggling, and then watching a rival eliminate them in October, because the shortstop position becomes a black hole offensively. The best-case scenario is admitting the original plan failed, pulling the trigger on a trade for De La Cruz, and adding the firepower needed to chase a World Series title that has been missing since 2009. My view? Volpe's time may have run its course. A New York team can't become a laboratory for a player who struggles to handle the pressure that comes with wearing these pinstripes. It hurts to admit mistakes, but every fan wants another championship trophy. I already lose sleep thinking about the playoffs, and this uncertainty on the left side of the infield feels like a recipe for disaster. If Brian Cashman doesn't act soon, Yankees fans could be facing another long winter of frustration. And that's when this story became even more interesting. To sum it all up, Anthony Volpe has lost his momentum, his June numbers have been disappointing, and the possibility of a blockbuster trade for Elly De La Cruz is hanging over the Bronx. The front office has to decide whether to protect its pride or save the season. Now it's your turn, Bronx Nation. Tell us in the comments, is De La Cruz worth the asking price, or should the Yankees stay patient with Volpe? Share your opinion below. And if this story got your attention and you want more Yankees news and honest analysis, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and turn on notifications to help Bronx Fan Central climb to the top. See you in the next one.